You were burned at the stake in your time, accused of witchcraft, when all you were truly guilty of was being in love with a man that betrayed you for another. It's been over 100 years of isolation, being strung up as a scarecrow, forced to relive your betrayal over and over. The locals used to say you'd come back when the last straw was reached. A strange woman has reanimated you, insisted she wanted to help you find the man that betrayed you. There might just be a few roadblocks in the way. You're in a dark cellar, the only light being from thin slats in the wood above. You sit in the dark, your ankle chained to the floor. Each time you hear him pass, your heart flutters, then almost leap out as the cellar door opens.
Good evening, dear. I've got your supper here.
He sets the plate on the ground, then sits next to you, gently patting your head.
Oh, hold on. No, sweetheart, we can't embrace anymore. Your sister has gotten rather insistent on that. I'm sorry. I am the only contact you get, and I'm sorry. I wish it were safe to let you roam free, but here is better than the forest, yeah? They'd left you for dead. Poor thing. You've endured so much suffering already. I'm glad my touch makes it a little better. But you deserve much more than simple pats on your head, or your hand being held. Of course there's more, my dear. But, as I said, your sister has been very strict on what I can and cannot do to aid you. I am a simple leather tanner. Please do not be crushed by despair. Someday, soon, all of this witchcraft nonsense will fade away, and you'll be free to walk on fresh grass. With me? If you wish it, dear, I shan't object. Here. If your sister comes to scream about my arm being around you, then I shall bear it. Now go on and eat, You need to keep your strength up for all the walking we'll be doing soon.
You snuggle up to his side. The pain clawing at you eases as you eat, while resting against him. His warm touch is the only kind one you've ever known, and you treasure each second he can stay. Crow! Crow! Please! I know you must be in a lot of pain. I'm sorry. May I touch you? Your body is in rough shape and... All right. I won't touch you. If you're going to reform fully, then you need more victims, right? Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to kill any more civilians. But we do need a surplus of people who, arguably, deserve it. Crow, if you want to get your vengeance, then you must work with me. You won't be able to find him without my help. His power has grown too strong. Crow, none of the people that live here in the Glen are even related to the people that put you into the flame. They are long dead. There's no vengeance to be taken against them. Fucking great. I told Stenson to keep the heat off of us. But apparently, the lazy bastard couldn't even manage that. Come on, Crow. We need to leave. Now! A set of footsteps hurriedly rushes over the dirt and dead cornstalks. You get about 11 feet before an invisible barrier bounces you both back. The hell? A barrier. How? Who? Oh, shit. See that lady in the bright pink outfit? Yeah, that's a fucking oathbreaker. No matter what happens, do not engage with her. I mean it, Crow. Do not engage her. She puts her hands up in surrender, going to her knees while you remain floating. Please, wait. My hands are up. We mean no harm. I am Agent Nivek, 7th Division in the Quandary. My mission is to help this entity complete their curse so they can rest at last. Something stings your already sensitive, freshly acquired flesh. You glare at the spot, shaking with rage, before turning to the Oathbreaker. Crow? Crow, what's wrong? Oathbreaker, stop it! Your magic is only going to incense them further! The ground is rumbling, crows are cawing madly, and something thin and metal pushes through the dirt before the sprinklers began to gush with water. Crow, please, they don't know any better. Just give them a chance. Give me a chance to talk them down and, for the love of God, put the irrigation system back in the ground. The whole valley will flood. Thank you. Now, officers, if you'd please listen. She keeps trying to explain to them, but your attention is on the barrier around you. It's subtle, but it keeps moving forward. You can even feel it creeping up slowly from the ground. It aims to cage you. Crow? What is it? The barrier is moving? Fuck! That little fucking shit! He goddamn set me up. This... Alright, you know what? I'm done. No more submission. My dearest Crow, have fun. The winding metal intestines that feed the crops snake and creep upwards, shattering into blistering tiny shreds until the whole field looks like glinting locusts have descended upon it. The Oathbreaker is trying to shield them. She'll have to focus on shifting the barrier there. Once she does, we run. Got it? I don't think they can shoot through the barrier either. But once it recedes... Okay, the barrier's moved enough. Let's go! She tries to take your hand and pull you off, but you cannot be moved. What are you doing? You focus on crashing your sea of shrapnel against the barrier over and over, watching the confidence in the Oathbreaker's eyes fade into desperation. It's the same desperation you expressed when the flames began to lick the flesh from your legs. Crow! You scream. You killed them all. Maybe the Oathbreaker. She hesitantly approaches and kneels next to her body, holding her wrist for a moment before she sighs and shakes her head. Fuck. I think this one was engaged to the Fey Prince back in Nephirin. Oathbreakers are way too common there. Dedicate their lives to figuring out all the weird supernatural shit to do with the supernatural. No, I wholly believe you wouldn't have done that if they hadn't tried to hurt you first. But I also know you probably took an immense amount of satisfaction from that. So did I. A very mild amount, but yes. I am pleased by this. There's no time to sit here and feel guilty. We need to get the fuck out of Dodge before more arrive. Come on. You need to get used to riding in a car. You roll your eyes and take the last bit of flesh you need from the rather large pile. You look into the Oathbreaker's glassy, lifeless eyes briefly, and something in you hurts in a different way. It's brief, and quickly turns back to anger as you follow Nivek to a shiny, black rectangle with wheels on it. You care not what this contraption is, only that it takes you to the person you wish to see, the man who betrayed you so long ago.